Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of probably the most piano for the least amount of money, pound for pound, in the shop right now. It's the best bargain by far. It is a young Chang, full-size, 131 centimeter tall, 52-inch tall, upright, professional upright, made in Korea by young Chang. We've sold probably thousands of these, and some people will call it, not in my opinion, a knockoff to a Yamaha. To me, I think it competes very well with the Yamaha. They stay in tune. We don't have action problems. We don't get service calls on them. People are just as quiet and happy with the young Chang as they are with Yamaha without the price tag. The comparable Yamaha here used, don't get me wrong, they're great pianos, are going to be $6,800 and on up. This is, more than $3,000 less. And to me, it's got all the power you need. It has that practice mute factory pedal that makes it really quiet instantly. I'll demonstrate it as well. Beautiful polished ebony finish. Looks brand new. Jeremy, one of our employees here, he's meticulous. He did a great job regulating the action and doing lots of work to the piano to get it up to snuff, factory specs. Has a matching bench. It opens and stores music, brand new, matches it perfectly. It's padded, so it's comfortable to sit at. You'll sit at it longer. Two people can sit at it, and it opens and stores music. So let's give it a try. I'll play a lot of things on a little bit of everything. sounds phenomenal. Put this on a hardwood floor, you're going to hear it all over town. Pianos are not for the meek. They're a percussion instrument, right? Supposed to be played hard. But let's say you want to play it softly or really quietly. Someone's trying to sleep, they're taking a nap. You could be in any kind of setting, a townhouse, apartment, single-family home. You're worried about your neighbors, someone's trying to watch TV or a video game, or trying to take a nap, and you want to keep playing. You're doing your finger exercises, right? It's pretty loud. Take the middle pedal, push it down and kick it over, listen to it now. Knocks about 90% of the sound out. And I have the lid up, you can barely hear it. So when you lock it in place, you know, here's a little classical. Here it is with the pedal on. So you could still use your foot is free now to go back to the sustain or the right pedal. And it's phenomenal. And when I point this out to customers, when they walk in the store and they're not familiar with it, maybe didn't watch enough of our videos, because we all try to demonstrate the soft pedal. It's factory installed, and it's made just for that purpose. So you shut the lid and apply that, no one's going to hear it. Who's going to complain about a piano anyway? From a 1 to a 10 as far as tone for you teachers out there, 1 would be very mellow, 10 of course would be extremely bright, put it at a 5. For touch, a light would be, feather light would be a 1, 10 would be unplayably heavy, a 10. I'd put it at a 5. If I had my eyes shut and I didn't know what it was, I would say it's a full-size Yamaha U3, and it's more than $3,000 less. Think of all the piano lessons and groceries and any gasoline you can put in your car for $3,000 and still get the same result. When people buy this model from us, and we've been selling these for 45 years, they never, I don't think one time have they ever come in and traded this size for a Yamaha the same size. It's not radical enough of an upgrade. They'll trade this in for a grand or a baby grand, but they never trade it in for a Yamaha the same size. It just doesn't happen. It'd be pointless. You have a lifetime 100% trade-in, which means you buy this for $32.88. You can trade in as often as you want. Each time you trade up, if you're within 100 miles, all you pay is a difference. You could literally come in and pay for a piano that's $1 more. Because our 4-sentence long warranty, you don't need to be a lawyer to figure out warranty, says lifetime 100% trade-in as long as you buy a piano of greater value. Well, $1 is of greater value, but most people are going to radically trade up, spend a few bucks. But each time you trade in, you're within that very liberal 100-mile delivery radius, no charge. You're waving goodbye, the one is the other. Some people, they move across town, instead of having furniture movers move it, they buy a piano on moving day. Professional movers for free are pulling their trade-in out and bringing it back to us, and we're putting the next piano, the upgrade, into their living room. And you can do that as often as you want. 10-year warranty, all parts and labor. You have any problems, you stuck a key, squeaky pedal, you break a string, highly unlikely. That's all covered under the warranty. Whether you're in the Washington, Baltimore area or all over the country, we service and sell and deliver pianos in all the lower 48 states. To prove it, go to our testimonial page when you're done with this video and type in your state. You're watching this video from Ohio or Texas, Florida, any of the Carolinas and New England states, any of the Midwestern states, remote, like Wyoming, North Dakota. Type in a state and start reading the almost 500 unsolicited thank you letters from across the country. And then there's going to be a delivery charge, but when you're considering how much you're saving off the price of new, people will literally call us and order it over the phone. They'll put it in the shopping cart. So let's say you're in Ohio or Pennsylvania, and you're well outside of our 100, you're in northern Pennsylvania. Southern Pennsylvania, we deliver for free. It's a little over 100 miles from here. You know, south of Richmond, it's getting a little dicey. Out towards Ocean City, Maryland, or way out towards Front Royal, Virginia and beyond, let's say Harrisonburg, it's a little over 100 miles. We'll still deliver for free. But if you're in Montana, there's going to be a delivery charge. So you're not obligated. Just put it in the shopping cart, and it'll pull up this screen where you can look up alphabetically your state and see the exact fixed cost, regardless of the number of stairs, to get this in your home. And once you start reading the thank you letters from your state, I think you'll be convinced to either come try it. We're open 7 days a week. Don't need an appointment. Call us with questions and order it over the phone. Put it in the shopping cart, and we'll get it there. Then we have a nationwide network of excellent piano movers and fantastic piano technicians that live within a 25-mile radius. We have a nationwide massive search directory for service technicians that live in your area. And a lot of those testimonial letters will talk about how great the service was after the sale. You know, one of my favorites was a guy who had a piano in Iowa, I think, or Idaho, I don't know, but he had it, it was a Kauai Grand. He had it for about 4 years before he wrote a thank you letter. And part of his letter was, he had the technician come out, and the technician was puzzled that he would even buy a piano sight unseen. And he told him, well, how long have you had it? Well, about 6 months. He said, why am I here? It's still in tune. We had tuned it from Beltsville, Maryland, and shipped it all the way out there. 6 months later, the piano was in tune. But it took him 4 years to write me a thank you letter, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's one of my favorite letters. You'll find it in there somewhere. Click the slideshow presentation next to the video and look at the pictures of this piano. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a mark on it. Anybody in your house walking in would think it's brand new. So come try it out. We're open 7 days a week. Just GPS Rick Jones Pianos. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway. Easy to find. Easy from Baltimore. Easy from anywhere in Northern Virginia. Just come see us. Thanks.